Welcome back to Girl Talk. We've been having a great time and a great show here at Bella Domicile, and we've been filming in their showroom, which we've been in a kitchen. We've been promising you we're going to talk to you about some options for cabinets, and that's one of the great things about Bella Domicile is they're going to help you work within your budget and let you know what options are available. So this is Dondi Szombatfalvy, lead designer here, and thanks for having us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, we got a lot to talk about, so I want to make sure we do that, but this is actually a new area for you that you've set up.
Yep.
And what we're showing here is some options with cabinets and drawers that you can have for, I suppose, any room in your house.
Right. This is not a kitchen, as you can tell, right?
Right.
So this actually developed to answer clients' questions. You go in somewhere, the cabinets can look great. So what's the difference? It's really what's the guts of the cabinets can make a big difference in the project. And so this is set up so you can see inside, if you will, inside a cabinet, so you kind of see what's going on.
Not just what it looks like, but that's true. I mean, you're using the cabinet every day. This is one of your go-to items that you store things in, so you're going to want the inside to be functional and the materials to work for you. And the way that this is set up is based on sort of some budget as well?
Yeah, some budget and features.
Okay, so let's walk through maybe from the beginning.
So this is our basically starter line cabinet. It's a very great cabinet. So, but how they keep their price point attractive is they take a few drawers, because if you look at what's out there in the kitchen universe, most kitchens are one of about 5 different door styles. So they take, I mean, who hasn't seen the basic shaker door?
Right.
Here's a basic raised panel door. This has a little bit of molding on it, and just very simple, nice transitional door. And you see the colors are very popular, white, a little off-white, gray. So what they're doing to keep the price down is not making 1,000 million options. But yet we still have some good opportunities.
1,000 million.
One of my favorite numbers. Yes.
That's great. No, this is great. And then I'm guessing, but tell me how it works with the hardware now. So let's say I like this cabinet, but this hardware.
Well, the jewelry of the cabinet, the hardware, it's going to kind of, that's where you get to kind of personalize it a little bit. So we could put any hardware on any cabinet. Now, we may, style-wise, we may not like a certain look, but yeah, that's how we kind of really make it personal to you. But if you look, open up that first drawer on that cabinet, and if you open up this one, or I'll open up this one, you can see right away that this doesn't quite open all the way up.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, this one, so full access here. Sometimes that may not, you may not want to pay for this option. You could do this
Something
option.
I never even thought about is, if your drawer doesn't open all the way, which I actually have a few of these at home that doesn't, and it does bug me.
Yeah, okay, so there you go.
Lesson learned.
Just looking here, if we look at this cabinet, maybe a little bit. So this cabinet, do you see how the box, you just see a box here.
Sure.
Now let's go over to this one. See how there's kind of a frame around it? So this is framed construction. This is frameless construction.
I see.
You get about 8% more storage space in a frameless cabinet.
So it depends on what you like. Maybe you like the look of this and the storage doesn't matter. Maybe you want the storage.
Yeah. So sometimes people are in a kitchen, we can't really expand their footprint anymore, but we could give them more storage space by going from a frame cabinet to a frameless cabinet.
Isn't that interesting? Those little details that you might not think about. I certainly wouldn't.
Now, how about this one? Maybe you don't want to have any hardware showing on your cabinet.
Yeah, that's a nice, pretty clean look.
Open that up. So do you see what's the way the cabinet is built? Is this is recessed, so when you move this open,
that was easy.
pull the door.
Yeah, sure, nice and easy.
Let me pull this one open again. So another difference is the thickness of the shelves. So anybody ever have a droop in their shelf? So the thickness of the shelves, the thickness of the case material is different.
So if you're going to have a lot of heavy dishes, you might want something a little bit sturdier.
Or a wider cabinet. So you can choose, in this line, you can choose to have this or this. So if you're in a bathroom where you're not dealing with as many heavy things, you know, this may be fine. Kitchen,
your Q-tips will probably be okay on the thinner.
Yeah, absolutely.
What about this? I just particularly like the look of this. Yeah, that's really pretty.
That is a textured laminate, actually. So different. It is a frameless cabinet. So one thing we're pointing out here is some of these finishes don't go on the case all the time, or do you want them to be on the case? So this is pretty much the same cabinet, but just look how much different. This is sapele wood, which is kind of a unique, neat texture there.
So this one is actually laminate, which is, I would have never thought, if you would have asked me, do I like laminate, I would say no. And now I look at it and I love it.
But there's texture to it,
right.
which you wouldn't, most people relate laminate to a countertop.
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely.
See the difference in the case material
I do,
here?
yep.
Okay, so this is an engineered wood, this is plywood.
Okay.
So we talk to clients about what the pros and cons of that are.
I see, okay.
But you can actually see what the inside of the cabinet looks like.
And we don't have a ton of time left, but what would be the reason you would go with a plywood versus an engineer?
Plywood's a little sturdier product, but this cabinet has a lifetime warranty even with this material.
Okay.
In fact, if you go to most European-made cabinets, they actually advertise that their cabinets are 100% recycled material. That's what this is.
Wow.
That's a engineered wood. People might think of it as particle board, but when it's put together at a certain pressure and temperature, it's actually furniture grade. That's what's used in the cabinet. So there's actually
feel a little greener maybe by doing that as well.
Well, that's kind of the idea there.
Yeah. Okay, we got a couple of things left to show off here.
So basically, this is just a different line. We're showing different heights of cabinets.
Sure,
Some companies can make any height. Some can make any width. It has a lot to do usually with
Look at that soft close
do they make their doors.
Yes.
Make their own doors. Here's another engineered or a frameless cabinet again.
Wow.
Just with more options.
There's so much to think about and some other just sort of details and of course hardware showing off
Yeah,
here.
you don't see a lot of this configuration. Two drawers and then a door below.
Oh, a nice option.
So your big stock pot can
Well,
fit
this
in
is
there.
great that you have this set up. I mean, obviously we just covered one little space in a room and there's so many options and things to think about. So that's what's nice about coming here is you guys obviously have the expertise of things, details that we wouldn't be able to think of and come up with. So again, this is Dondi Szombatfalvy, lead designer here at Bella Domicile. This is just a small piece of their big, beautiful showroom. I encourage you to come on in. It's a great spot. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all of our guests for joining us. We'll see you next time on Girl Talk.